Hello, my lovely spectators. Dee Dee here. Welcome to my studio. Checking for visuals. So today we're going to do an unboxing of some Facebook Marketplace purchases that I did, and specifically junk journal related. Duh, that's what we're here for. But what it is I was on many a Facebook group, and I found that there was a woman, Traci Lampert, who in her group was selling junk journals, mini junk journals, junk journal kits. And so I'm very intrigued to see what she was selling. Now there is the link and everything to her place will be down in the description downstairs. And so we're just gonna go. So what she had journals that were completely already made, and then she also had journals that a journal kit, which I was very intrigued to see what that was like, so I just received it. It took about 3 weeks. She had told me it would be about 2 weeks, but then she lost her helper, or her assistant, and therefore was a little backlogged. I guess she's very, very popular. She has a following. Again, she has a says you can do it studio, and so like I said, she gave me a 2-week window, and with 3 weeks, but I did check in with her. I found out about the delay. She was very apologetic. I was like, no worries, I'm not that hardcore, like so it was all cool. So when I received the package, I did let her know that I do unboxings and stuff, and she was cool with me sharing out her information. I'm just hoping that everything is gonna look cutesy and whatnot. So okay, let's get to it. So packaging is not so bad. Let me grab the papers before anything. Let's see here. Yes. So here's her information right there. So there is a QR code, but I'm going to scan it and then also include the link in the description. So what was going on was that she has mini soft cover journals. So they're 5 for $20, or $5 each. You get 4, you get 1 free, kind of. Junk journal kits, which were 14, and actual kit that was already made are 20. So, and then the shipping was about $11, which sounds reasonable for this size box, since I've looked into that myself. So she wrote a nice little, thank you so much for your order and for your patience, acknowledging that there was a slight delay, which is fine. Like I said, which is fine. Okay, so tissue paper. And so let's take a look at these things here to see what it's all about. Okay. All right. So let's put this guy up there. So here's our junk journal that I purchased. I just want to take a look to see. So I've never purchased anyone's journal. I've made a few myself. This was an experiment. I've been doing some purchasing here and there, seeing how people are packaging their things, seeing how what do you call it? The quality, I guess, whatever. So here's what we have, right? It was this nice little pinky greeny little journal. There's a little bit of a divot here. That's okay. I'll just push it down my nails. I'll be good. Okay, so it's like it's a naked journal, basically. And there's a little divot over here. And so inside there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures. The backing, whatever this is super intense. Like, this is not cereal box at all. So that is like really super duper hardcore. There's coffee dyed papers, and 1 coffee dyed paper, and then a pink paper, and then coffee dyed. So there's an alternating between coffee dyed and paper. So yeah, so there's no pockets, there's no nothing like that, there's nothing going on, and whatnot. So I'm really impressed by the like I said, this is like some heavy duty stuff, right? The seam is right in the middle. That's okay. Just a little bit of adhesive over here. and whatnot. And like I said, there is a little bit of a depression that's like lifted, but once I run my nail down there, it does push it in. So this is what her journals look like for 20. And it is a hidden spine because, again, you cannot see the it's a 3 pamphlet stitch. You cannot see the thing on this side, so it's really open for anyone who wants to decorate. So I like it. I think it's cute, and I like the size. It is roughly, it is 5 3/8 by 8 1/4. So of course this is probably cut down at some point because it does not seem to be a full 5 1/2. Yeah, it's less than 5 1/2. So this had to have been cut down in order to fit into this size journal, which I find odd because I would think that if you're cutting it down and you have a machine and you're cutting these boards, unless she's buying these boards already pre-made, which makes sense, right? Anyway, so that would be a $20 item. She has a lot of different styles in terms of colors and stuff, and so right now I'm not going to try to push it back into the bag. So that was the first item, so that's nice. Okay, the next item are these guys. So she had a selection. I was like, oh my god, I don't even know how many. There were so many. So I, selected a few. I'm gonna probably gift them forward. Okay, let's just take a look at how this is. So they're really pamphlet, 3-hole pamphlet stitch, right? Nice. Look at them. They all match. Beautiful. They're on, feels like this is like a cardstock, or maybe this is a scrapbook paper that has this design like this. I don't know. It's inked, which is cute. I like that. And then again, you have the scrapbooking paper, and then the printed paper. Oh, this is printed. So she's printing out these from whatever resource. This is cute. So you have alternating papers with backings, and so a little more zhuzh than the other one, but it's a nice little pocketbook piece. You can easily just pocket into the pocketbook. Oh, look at the lammies. Wait, let me show the lammies. Aww. So we have this one, and then I got one with a lamb. I don't know, I thought it was adorable. So we got some of the similar papers inside. Okay, so it must be some digital that she purchased, or maybe she created, I don't know. We got some butterflies. Let's see, so the interior would be butterflies with the coffee dyed papers and the printed digital sunshines and petals. Nice. A little bit, I got 2 florals. So we have digitals and a combination of blue paper and a couple of coffee dye papers, 1 or 2. Yeah, I like that. And then this pink one came together, and same thing, we've got the digitals that have the pinks in them. So cute. Not bad. I mean, for $5, it's relatively, like, I guess how much I tried pricing out journals that I made a little bit bigger than this, and I did like $8. But they had more of a junky feeling. I had like different types of papers, not just copy paper. I had also other kind of papers. All right, now this is what I'm interested in looking at. Thank you for your purchase. All my kit tutorials are in the private Facebook group. If you haven't joined yet, please scan the QR code to send me a private send me a private Facebook message for the link. Try to approve requests within a few hours, but it sometimes can take up to 24. I'm so excited. I hope you create your masterpiece, Traci. Okay, so you get this. Oh, cool. So you get to see what it is that she uses. And it's the complete journal for making one of the kits. Is a complete package to make one of the journals that I just purchased that was completely done. So interesting. This is, what is this? I don't know what this is. Luan? You know what this is? Asking people in the room. It looks like that stuff you put in the back of like old furniture. I don't know. Luon, but it's not Luon, right? I don't know. Anyway, so you get the pieces. So that's what's inside. The mystery solved. Then you get your pieces of paper. So you have several pieces of coffee dye paper, and in this case, blue, only blue paper. Okay. Then this is what I picked as the cover. So we have a couple of pieces of cover page. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces to make the cover. One of them has a split on it, and the other ones are all solid. So that's interesting. So there's no instructions in the thing itself. It leads you to the Facebook group, which, okay, good marketing. And so, yeah, so this is interesting. So you would go into her Facebook group and get the directions on how to actually make it. I don't know how do you call it? I know you don't wanna draw traffic to your site. This is a business, etc. But I would have liked to have the directions just printed out so that I wouldn't not necessarily have to wait for me being on the website. And that's not something that I recall seeing or remember seeing that was how it would be done. I just know it was a kit. So yeah. Anyhow, this is oh, there's some supplies at least. So she says use V2, tacky glue, Elmer's school glue, paintbrush, needle and thread, scissor, and a paper cutter, bone folder, and an awl. Okay, you can use bulldog clips. All right, so some information is here that I didn't see before. I still turn over the thing, girl. Anyway, so overall, I'm happy with the purchase. I think this is not bad. I mean, especially with the quality of the things that we're getting for the 14. And this, some coffee dye paper, which online I'm buying from like shops and stuff. Like, it's amazing the prices. But I do coffee dye myself, so I'm able to kind of supplement myself like that. But anyway, so please, if you are interested in anything like this, right? If you want to have join the Facebook group and purchase one of her kits and kind of get an idea of how to make it this way, then again, I will show you what the result's supposed to be looking like, which is a nice heavy duty, the 2-inch spine with the 5 signatures. Then, you can go to her group, you can get this, or you can purchase one. And then also you've got these little guys, which I think were a pretty good deal. So anyway, thank you, Traci, for everything. It's very nice, very lovely. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little share out of another creator who's doing junk journaling items that we can, go and support. Support small crafters, small business, small channels, all that good stuff. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe. And until the next time, ciao, ciao. Bye.